a word of the day. Sovereignty. Does anybody know it? Does anybody know the word? You laugh like, huh?
I don't know.
You might know. Somebody might know.
Supreme power.
What? Wait, what was it?
Supreme power.
Supreme power or authority? No, he didn't. He knew it right off the bat. You have no trust. I'm sure he did not look that up.
You're right. I didn't trust. Oh yeah, for sure.
All right. Okay. So, okay, what does that mean? So, where does that supreme authority and power lie, though? It depends on your society. It depends on your culture. So, throughout human history, that power, that authority, has been, by those different societies and cultures, placed in different, with different people, with different types of governments, with different gods, or a single god, perhaps, depending on the religion of that culture, that society. In the United States, where does that power, where is it supposed to come from? Legally, in the U.S., where does the power lie? Where does that supreme power lie? The supreme authority. What? The president? The Supreme Court. I've got the president, which is the executive branch, right? I've got the Supreme Court, which is the head of the judicial branch, yes?
Yes.
We're only missing one of the three as far as the three branches of the federal government, the legislative, very good. Is that where ultimate authority lies?
No.
You bet what? Say it louder. The people. So we have some of you thinking this is where the power is. Others say it's the people. The people is where the power ultimately lies. So it's one of those thinking questions like, well, what's the difference? Well, if the power starts here, then are privileges given to the people? Yeah. Or if power starts here, doesn't the government then guarantee their rights?
Yes.
Do you see the difference? If the power starts here and the people give it to the government freely, they lend it to the government, then the government is got to look out for the people's best interests and protect their rights, because if they don't, the people will replace them. Right? That's what our system is supposed to be. If the people get tired of their government, they can replace them. One little piece at a time. Through what? Voting. You see, at the beginning of every cycle, you'll have these politicians that'll come over the TV, they'll come over the radio, they'll call you up on your phone, they'll have advertisements on your TikTok or your Snapchat or whatever else you've got on your. Have you guys seen those?
Yeah.
Right? And they'll say, vote for me because XYZ. Right? I know you guys aren't voting age, but you've seen them, right? So if you believe their sales pitch, and hopefully it's not a sales pitch, it's what they really believe, and you're like, that sounds good, I want them to represent me, because I don't really want to have to vote on every single little issue. Because that's what we would have if we had a pure democracy, right? We don't have a pure democracy. We have a representative democracy for that reason. We don't want to be troubled with every single piece of work that needs to be done by the government. So we impart upon those representatives our power, our sovereignty. We say, take a little piece of my power with you to government, because the government is supposed to be of the people. By the people, for the people. You've heard that before? Good.